Good, bad, good. I love that one. Oh my god, oh, I saw that. Dingadergen.
Rise of the Triad Dark War was a first-person shooter game developed by Apogee Software that made its debut on the PC in 1995. The game was a hit with mild critical acclaim, but it wasn't nearly as popular as Apogee's Duke Nukem 3D game. And while many enjoyed the game to a degree, it just faded away relatively unnoticed. But nonetheless, almost 15 years later, we have an iPhone port. The game follows the story of the high-risk United Nations Task Force, or HUNT for short, in their quest on San Nicolas Island to investigate a cult, and after their means of transportation is destroyed, they're forced to invade the place from the outside in. And one of the main innovations at the time for this game was the ability to choose from a number of characters, each with different playstyles. And that's kept here. In fact, pretty much everything has stayed the same, from the menus to the graphics to the sound. It's an exact port, which leads me to believe that this was rushed into submission a bit too soon. To start, the original menus are difficult to navigate, and it clearly wasn't designed for fleshy thumbs back in the day. And when you start the game, you're greeted with equally hard-to-use controls. There's a virtual analog stick, a firing button, and the rest of the screen is used for aiming. While it may not sound too bad, it becomes pretty difficult to use them fluently. And unless you save your spot every couple of minutes, you're a sitting duck, because while enemies will wail on you, you'll be fiddling with the controls trying to get a good shot. The rest of the game is fine, graphics and sound are true to the original, but overall the game feels like a basic emulation that's not really practical for long-term play. And unless you enjoyed the original, there's not much reason to give it a look. I'm going to give this app 2.5 stars out of 5.